Hello everybody and welcome back to TMG Trades, the best place to get your up-to-date cryptocurrency analysis and information as soon as it happens. Literally as soon as it happens, because I post these videos within seconds of me filming them. And right now, Bitcoin's price is on the cusp of a breakout. We find ourselves within this downwards channel. This is the 1 hour chart for Bitcoin. And if we break to the upside, we stand a chance of basically rising around 2.4% in price to approximately just below $40,000. Now, when we start this breakout, assuming that we start this breakout, I'm expecting more than, of course, a 2.41% increase. But that would tell us that it's time to go long, because it's above that $40,000 level that things really go bullish pretty quickly. Now, given the state of the world right now, and given the way that everything is trading, I actually am pretty optimistic. And I posted a video yesterday explaining that my dad's bought Bitcoin and that I've bought more Bitcoin recently, and I've actually taken loans against my own Bitcoin to buy more Bitcoin. But why am I optimistic during a war? Let me explain why. This is the US dollar versus the Russian ruble. You can see that the US dollar is constantly rising in price against the Russian ruble. However, today it dropped. Let me explain why that drop occurred. Essentially, the ruble gained 10% of its value back against the US dollar today, because what the Russian government is insisting that its citizens do is, because a lot of Russian citizens store money in US dollar bank accounts, but in Russia, they're forcing Russians to convert their US dollar savings, or 80% of their US dollar savings, back into rubles if they want to essentially use that money. So what we're seeing right now is Russians are selling dollars to buy the dip, essentially, by not their own choice. They're being forced into it by the government, but that's why we're starting to see the ruble gain some value back against other currencies. Now, how does that fit in with Bitcoin? Well, again, if you haven't already, just before we go on to that, please do subscribe to the channel. And you press this button here. As soon as you press this button here, all you need to do is press the notification bell that'll be next to it, and then you'll get the videos as soon as I post them. But anyway, back to the price of Bitcoin and how we're getting along. This is the 1 hour chart for Bitcoin right now, but I'm going to take us over to the 4 hour chart, and then I'm going to zoom out just a little bit and show you exactly what is going on this slightly higher time frame. Now, for Bitcoin recently, we've had a very, very strong downtrend. This very strong downtrend. It's been very difficult to break to the upside of it. However, what we've started to notice here is that Bitcoin's price capitulated here, and it started to form this W reversal pattern. We came back down. We've not actually broken. We've not made a lower low yet, so that's good. That's bullish. No lower lows. We're just seeing higher lows, which is, again, quite bullish. But this W reversal pattern that we're seeing, I'm expecting could actually take us back up to around these levels here. Now, these levels would be approximately $48,000. And to me, it kind of makes sense given the analysis that I've conducted, because where Bitcoin currently sits, what we are doing here is we're forming a bullish divergence down here. This means we're making a low, and then a higher low, and then another higher low. Whereas the price is making a lower, and then a lower, and then a lower. So essentially what we're doing right here is forming a bullish divergence, and for Bitcoin, this looks quite bullish. Now, Bitcoin's price is just dipping below that $39,000 at the time of filming today's video. So let me tell you the levels of which to watch. If Bitcoin cannot break out of this channel right here, which we've just been rejected from again, but only very small, if we cannot break above this channel, then we're inevitably going to drop to the downside. Now, at what level do we know Bitcoin is going to drop to the downside? And for that, I would say if Bitcoin is going to break below this support level here, the support level currently sitting at $38,500, then it's very highly likely that we drop to the downside, which would take Bitcoin's price to around $37,000, which is not something that any of us want to see, but it's not something that we can stop either. So don't try and bet against the trend. If the trend is going against you, take the loss. It's important to use the stop loss when trading. However, of course, if you are interested in trading, you'll find a link to Bybit in today's video description. I use and trade on Bybit, and I said I'm going to show you my current open positions. I'm going to do exactly that right now. So let's go over to Bybit, and I'll show you what I'm currently got open. Essentially, I have these two positions open right now: $130,000 long on Ethereum and an $80,000 long on Bitcoin. Both of these two positions earn a small amount of profit right now, really nothing to write home about, and both of them are open from these levels here. Because what I did earlier when I posted in my trading diary is we longed at this level here, we closed the position here, I waited for the drop back down, I longed again there, and now currently we could just kind of penanting outwards sideways it'll be interesting to see if we can break above this resistance level, of which I'm hoping to happen. Again, if you are interested in trading, you'll find a link to bybit in today's video description. If you sign up and use that link, then you become eligible for the trading diary, again, that you'll find linked in today's video description. If any of you got any questions about today's analysis, please leave them in the comment section. If you did enjoy and appreciate today's analysis, slap a like on it. Bitcoin's price, this is why I'm pretty bullish right now. Look at these big spaces that we have at the bottom of these candles. We have strong buying pressure. There is a lot of people buying Bitcoin right now. And to me, I'm more so bullish than I am bearish. So with all that in mind, slap a like on today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, turn on channel notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.